Avengers, assemble. And welcome back to Sanders Presents. I'm Greg, and as always, if you're enjoying the content that we're producing daily just for you, please consider following that link in the description below to become an Avenger today by joining our Patreon. We have 2 tiers available, and I want to give a shout out to our Avenger Premium members and our producers. On our Avengers Memorial, we have Ed and Fly Guy 215. Thank you both for being Avengers Premium members, founders, and producers for the show. Thank you so much. Now, we're going to dive right into it because I'm really excited. I'm really excited because these costumes look amazing, and I want to give credit where credit's due. When something looks good, I want to celebrate it, and this looks really freaking good. We have 4 Spider-Man costumes that have been revealed as of the recording of this video. Starting from the upper left, we have the Spider-Man iconic costume, which is about the default outfit. Then second, we have the Spider-Man armor Mark 1. Then we have the Bugle Boy costume, which is a unique outfit designed by Crystal Dynamics. That is their own design. And then we have, again, I am very much so a fan of the classics. That is my preference. We have the Steve Ditko inspired classic outfit. That is my favorite. I'm always going to have a preference for the classics. That's what draws me to it. That's my nostalgia. That's where I find my love. And good Lord, again, I assume this is just the tip of the iceberg. We know MCU outfits are coming. Come on, we're not fools. I can't wait to see what they do with those outfits. But also, we have a lot more that we could get excited about because not only MCU, but we know what else is coming. The Spider-Verse is opening up. We know what's coming in Spider-Man No Way Home. We know what good business would be. Now, they're not going to reveal the Tobey costume and the Andrew Garfield costume this soon. They're not going to do that. They want to ride that high of getting ready because technically the movie hasn't officially confirmed their involvement either. You've been following the channel for years. You've been following it even within the last year. You know that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are coming back, and we're going to have our Spider-Man threesome, as it were, and I cannot wait for that. But let's be real, it's going to make a lot of sense to have those costumes, to have that Tobey Maguire outfit, to have the Andrew Garfield outfits out and available when that movie releases, or at the very least, once the movie confirms their existence, whether that's through another trailer, whatever they end up doing. Obviously, we'll have to wait and see because a lot of this depends on how close Sony is going to play this to, how close they're going to keep it to their chest, as it were. So Sony could decide, we're not revealing Tobey and Andrew. We don't care about the leaks. We're not revealing anything until the launch of this movie, which again, I applaud them if they choose to do that. Or we could get a money shot in the second trailer, which frankly is probably around the corner given it being rated recently. So we're getting up into this point where this is all about to be upon us. Now, Spider-Man is launching on the 30th of November for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. That is right around the corner when you think about it. So you'll be sitting down enjoying Spider-Man. Depending on how quickly and how much you play, you might even have him maxed out by the time we get to our big event tie-in, which again, I have to assume we're going to have an event tie-in when Spider-Man No Way Home launches on the 17th of November. It just makes sense. It's just good business. I'm looking at these costumes right now. They look amazing. They really do. I'm really excited. So, out of these four right here, you got to tell me, you got to let me know which one of these are your favorites, which one of these stand out to you the most, which one are you going to be hoping to chase down and wear, so to speak. Again, for me, it's got to be the classic outfit. It absolutely has to be the classic outfit. I have a love for that. And now, don't get me wrong. I think what Crystal Dynamics has done in modernizing with the iconic suit is good. I always feel, and again, maybe this is just me, and let me know in the comments below if it is just me. But for me, like the Spider-Man outfit, if you notice on his forearms, in the Ditko outfit, it connects. And in most Spider-Man outfits, he has the red on the torso, and it has a line that goes all the way down to his, to his forearms and into his gloves. And there is recent additions and recent changes to the costumes that we've seen kind of remove that. And that's fine. Again, adaptations, everyone has their favorites, and that's great. But for me, I like the connecting belt, so to speak. You know, I like the way the belt connects, and I like the way the torso red connects to the forearms. And obviously, another one thing that I've never been a big fan of are, you know, any kind of thick black lines. You know, I think the webbing speaks enough. I think there's enough design in it. It is perfect. Steve Ditko's costume, what he designed in the 60s, is perfect even today. Yes, you can make changes. You can make, you know, little alterations to make it your own, but it is absolutely perfect. So for me, there's only so much you can do. The spider armor, I've loved the spider armor since Spider-Man the Animated Series. Now, I'm not exactly sure when the spider armor made its first appearance in the comics. For me, the spider armor stands out because of the animated series and because of the toys of that. Obviously, they wanted to sell Spider-Man in different outfits. I'm nostalgic. I grew up Spider-Man the Animated Series in the 90s, so I have a spot for it. The Bugle Boy is interesting as well because we get a look at Peter Parker. I mean, it's a pretty casual outfit. Again, pays a bit of an homage to the Steve Ditko era. He's got his sweater vest on. Again, he looks like a schoolboy, which I think is an interesting design. I think the school, you know, at least that's what I feel. Again, maybe college boy, whatever. But I get the schoolboy design aesthetic at least, so I wonder. Again, as of the recording of this video, nothing has explicitly been said on Spider-Man's age or where he's at in terms of his personal life. But again, I'm just drawn to it. I think the voice performance has been great. Obviously, you know, it's not Josh Keaton, it's not Yuri Lowenthal, and that's fine. Both of them have corners of Spider-Man, and they are iconic voices in their own right. But this actor has nailed it as well. Again, as of the recording of this video, I don't have the identity of the actor. I don't have his name. I couldn't tell you. It sounds a little familiar to me, but I don't like tossing around names. Press releases will confirm it. We get into this all the time. You remember Black Panther. We all knew who it was, but until it's official and by press, again, sometimes these voices, you know, you never 100% know until it's pressed because, again, we're dealing with voices and we're just listening. So I always try to hold off. I don't like to throw names out there. I think his performance is great, though. I applaud him. He's doing great work as Spider-Man. And I really can't wait to see Spider-Man introduced in the game. Now, like I said, what costumes out of this do you want to see? I bet my bottom dollar, outside of the MCU costumes, outside of all that, but I bet my bottom dollar the most requested costume is going to be the black suit, the symbiote costume. I just know it. I just know it. That's a beloved costume. We all know it is, so I expect that to be next. To my Avengers on Patreon, thank you so much for your support, and thank you for making this content possible. If you're interested in joining our Patreon and becoming an Avenger, you can follow a link in the description below. Become an Avenger today for as little as $3 a month for our first tier, and our premium founder tier is $5 a month. Thank you for following the link, and thank you for considering. To everyone, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for being a part of the conversation. Please consider sharing this content with your friends, liking this video, and subscribing to the channel. All of these steps help immensely with YouTube's analytics and algorithms, and it will help let people know that Sanders Presents is around in a new channel. We've been reborn. It's Heroes Reborn, like at the Marvel Comics event from the 90s. So thank you so much, and thank you for letting YouTube know, hey, share this content around. I really do appreciate it. Above all else, and most importantly, stay safe, take care of others, and have an absolutely wonderful day. Bye, everyone.